What is up, everybody? Thanks for watching another aviation vlog episode. Today's aircraft is a very cool bird. It was primarily used in World War II, made famously and known as the Doolittle Raid. It's a North American B25 Mitchell. Now, I had the chance to fly on this bird thanks to the guys down at Westpac. If you ever get a chance to check it out, they're in the Springs. They have one of the coolest aviation museums you'll see around. Their aircraft inventory is utterly insane, ranging from the F-7F Tiger Cat to Corsairs to P-47s. Their displays are amazing, and the Klaers family is just a really phenomenal group of pilots and family. And well, I had a chance to fly on this bird, and I recorded some of the GoPro footage a while back. I'm hoping to do a very in-depth video of this plane in the future and kind of give you more of a bird's eye perspective of things, but the footage that I have currently is pretty darn cool. It'll kind of give you a perspective of what it's like flying in this plane and the experiences and the views from different positions. Started up in the main area, then went to the back gunner area, side turrets, or I shouldn't say turrets, but side gun area, and then a transition to the rear tail gun area, and then climb back through into the tunnel. There's literally, I shouldn't call it a tunnel, but it's a gap that you gotta be fairly small to get through, and you wedge over, which is, I believe, the bomb bay. And then you get up back to the front cockpit, and then I climbed up down into there's a tunnel area to the left, and you get into the nose area where the bombardier and the nose gunner was. But flying in this bird, I would say a couple of aspects about it. The acceleration performance of it from a stop on the runway to full takeoff speed is very impressive. The power of this plane is remarkable. And to know that this aircraft took off from a carrier back in the World War II during the Doolittle Raid that's mind-boggling to me. This particular bird actually took off from a carrier in a anniversary type flight. I'll have to pull up more details on it, but there's several photos of it taking off from a carrier, and the Klaers were behind the controls on that one. I would say another aspect of this bird that's was shocking was how deafening the noise was from these massive radial engines. And I didn't wear ear protection and probably should have, but I vividly remember after we got back on the ground and listening to everything that I could, I was pretty deaf. My ears were ringing. So it's pretty crazy to think that the guys back in the day were on several hour missions in this plane. And I'm pretty sure the ear protection that they were using was less than adequate for the amount of noise emitted from these engines. My favorite part in this plane, view-wise, I would say is probably the nose area. There's just something about it. It feels like something out of Star Wars, and it was surreal. I cannot imagine what it had been like flying through flak and having enemy fire back at you in this essentially a fishbowl of a view. So it was a lot less hostile when you're just flying around the vicinity of a normal area that's you're not being shot at. So major kudos to the men that fought in these birds, because I cannot imagine what that had to have been like in combat. But enough of me talking. It's a short video, a couple of clips, but it's pretty cool to give you a perspective. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm going to be releasing a lot more aviation videos. And like I said, I'm going to work on doing a follow-up video on this B25, a more in-depth, and maybe get up and do another flight in it. Yes, check out Westpac and the World War II Museum down in the Springs. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. So you can stand on a seat and look up at it.
What?
Woohoo!
How you guys doing?
Good, yeah.
Good.